to Fabulosity For You, and my name is Angie. If this is your first time visiting my channel, please click the subscribe button and then click the notification bell so when I upload videos, you'll be the first to know. Like this video and make a comment. This channel is about fashion, beauty, and lifestyle. And if this is not your first time visiting my channel, well, welcome back, my queens. And welcome to the kings out there. And welcome to all my new subscribers. I want to congratulate John. I can't pronounce your first name, your last name. I don't want to mess it up. But congratulations to the winner of the giveaway. Congratulations. Thank you for all of your support and subscribing to my channel. And thank all of my subscribers. I thank all of my subscribers for supporting me and subscribing to my channel. And stay tuned for the next giveaway, which will be at 700 subscribers. As we get closer to 700, I will definitely start giving out information on how you can win the giveaway. Okay, and so I want to say happy Friday to everybody. Happy Friday. I've been waiting all week to talk to my kings and talk to my queens out there. Okay, so you know what time it is. It's Friday. Hey, it's Friday. Ah, it's Friday. Yes, it's Friday. Hey, it's Friday. It is Friday. Okay, so go get your snack of choice. Go get your drink of choice. And then come back and come talk with me. Because Angie is on the line. Tonight, we have a Dear Angie. I had said to you guys before, I had a few letters that I needed to get to. And so we have another Dear Angie tonight. So, text, email, get on the phone, send a message in a bottle, baby, and tell everybody that Angie is on the line. Okay? And we have a good Dear Angie tonight. But before we begin, I just want to start off by saying I'm real casual tonight. I have on a Moschino top, and I have on some white shorts and some Moschino slides. It's a Moschino day. For those of you that just joining me on a Friday, I like to be fly for my kings and queens, and I also like to wear a pair of shades. And so today I have on Moschino because I'm wearing Moschino, and you've seen these glasses before, and that's what I'm wearing tonight. I like to wear shades because your girl Angie like to throw shades. Okay, so when I start doing this, you know, I'm going to throw some shade. Okay, so let's get right into it. So I have a Dear Angie. And I received a letter from a 40-year-old woman. And she's married to a 38-year-old man. And they've been married for 3 years. So she said, Dear Angie, I've been watching your channel since day one, and I love your relationship topic and Dear Angie topic. I decided to write you because you keep it real, and I need you to keep it real for me because my husband has cheated on me, and I am so distraught. We just bought a home a few months ago. We have been trying to have a child, and I couldn't believe it. My husband and I went to visit his cousins. They are also a married couple, and we went over there to play some cards. Everybody was drinking, and we were all having a good time. And so my husband and his cousin's husband went outside, and so I was left in the house with his female cousin, and we just started talking, and she told me that I need to keep an eye on my husband. And I was like, well, what do you mean? And she said, because I noticed that he goes a lot of places by himself, and you just need to be careful that he's not cheating on you. And so I was like, no, my husband, we good. My man, you don't have to come at me like that. My husband, I trust him and we are doing good. My husband is not cheating on me. And she said, oh, yeah, well, I hate to break it to you, sis, but he came over here last Saturday with a chick and played cards with me and my husband. I didn't know if I should tell you or not, but I like to, I just be honest. I did not like that and I didn't appreciate that. And I thought you need to know. I was blown away, Angie. I mean, the room was spinning. I couldn't believe what his cousin was telling me. And so I just didn't know what to take of it. I didn't know whether she just didn't like me or what was going on. But when I got home, I confronted my husband. And he said, my cousin is full of shit and she just don't like you. That she tried to introduce him to one of her friends when he came over there last Saturday. And I told her I love my husband and I love my wife and I would never cheat on my wife. In fact, I'm going to call her up and cuss her out. And that's what he did. He called her up and cussed her out. But I don't know, Angie. Something inside of me says that the cousin might be telling the truth. She said, I don't know what to do. We just bought a house. I've been trying to have a child with him. I love my husband. Should I believe the cousin or should I not believe the cousin? She said, I could believe that the cousin might not like me. I think the cousin really is jealous of me. But the cousin is the type of woman that does like to keep it real. I just don't know what to do. Angie, I need your advice. Wow. That's pretty tripped out. The first thing I will have to say is that if you having a deep inside, something is telling you that your husband is lying, then that's called instincts. And you have to really pay attention when you have an instinct that something's not right. Now, whether or not the cousin is lying or not, I don't know. But I kind of think that the cousin is telling the truth, because if that's her cousin, why would she bust him out like that? Unless she really, really had a problem with him bringing another woman over, and she does like you. Now, I don't think that your husband is going to tell you the truth if he was cheating on you. But I do think it's kind of odd that his cousin, out of nowhere, will say to you, you need to go places with your man. And so with that comment, I'm just going to assume that you allow your husband to go a lot of different places without you. And I'm going to tell you something, that's not a good thing. When you married, I'm not saying you have to go everywhere with your man, you don't. But you should be going majority of places with your man. And so if your husband, as he confirmed, did come over to the house and play cards last week, the following week, and she said he bought a woman with him, that could be true. Now, your husband is probably an actor and get all riled up and cussing her out and acting a fool so that he can convince you that he's telling the truth. But I think that if you guys been going over to the cousin's house and that's what you guys do, play cards and hang out, you guys have a bond. You guys have a friendship. And I think that if the cousin didn't like you, you would know. You yourself said she's somebody that, like to keep it real. And she did. And so I would lean on the cousins telling the truth. And I would really have a really long conversation with your husband. Because if this is what he's doing, then you need to get down to the bottom of this. You guys haven't been together married long. And so if he's cheating on you, he's probably has always cheated on you. And now he's feeling comfortable and bringing this woman around your family. And so around his family. And that's what makes it very disrespectful that he's bringing other women around his family and has no regards for you. And so you really need to have a sit down with him and let him know how you feel and let him know that you think that he's cheated. And you need to set some boundaries and consequences. Boundaries where he shouldn't be going places without you. Every now and then, yes, he can hang with his friends or he can hang over his cousin's house. But majority of the time, you guys should be going out together. And whether or not you want to go out with him or not, sometimes you just have to make yourself go to make sure your husband is staying in line. It seems that you've been too free with your man. And you need to let him know you're not going to stand for that. And it's a shame. I'm sorry that you guys just bought a home and you're trying to have a baby. But I would not be trying to have a baby right now till you get down to the bottom of it and find out what's going on and why. And if you can't talk it out, then you guys need to seek some counseling. But always go with your gut feelings, my queen. Because God gives us those gut feelings as a gift. And you need to also have another conversation with his cousin. And so my advice is you need to talk to your husband. You need to let him know that you believe the cousin or you think you have a gut feeling. And forget the cousin. You got a gut feeling that he's been cheating on you. And there are red flags. And so if your husband is always gone without you, that's a red flag right within itself. If your husband stay out late, that's a red flag. So you need to, in your mind, play over some things and find and think about what he's been doing and find that red flag. Put some boundaries in the relationship. Nobody can come home past this time. You only see each other, your friends, a certain amount of, you can't do that all the time. Put boundaries and put consequences. And if you need to get some therapy, couples therapy, get some couple therapy. Pray to God on the decisions you need to make. But hold off on having a baby until you get your marriage together. Some men, they want you to hurry up and have a baby so that you're not worried about what they're doing. You better stop sleepwalking in your marriage. I hope you received everything I'm saying to you. Make sure you pray to God on decisions you need to make. And thank you for writing me this letter. And for those that have out there, my kings and queens, if you have any relationship problems that you would like me to unpack for you and you need advice, please email me. My email's in the description. If there's a particular relationship topic you would like me to talk about, please email me in the description. I also want to throw in, you guys are newlyweds. And as I said before in one of my last videos, newlyweds is not just you guys are in love and being lovebirds. That's a part of it. But newlyweds is also going through the trenches, learning each other, figuring out boundaries. And so it's a time where you have to set your boundaries. You have to set consequences. You have to learn each other and understand when things you can do when you're single, you can't do when you're married. And so stay in peace and not in pieces. And thank you for watching my channel.